What up, y'all? What up, man? Falcons won yesterday.
First question, Brian.
Glad to have you back, Jabari.
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
What was being a part of that Team USA Select to get ready, get the Olympic players ready to go to the Olympics? What was that experience like for you?
It was a great experience. You know, just to even see how those dudes prepare, how those dudes, how serious those dudes was taking practice. You know what I'm saying? And just compete against them. You know, that's one of the greatest teams ever assembled, in my opinion. And just to see how they all can take step backs, how they all can put their pride aside and just play together to win. It was great to see. So just to see their preparation and how they approach the game, it was good to see. You know what I'm saying? It was a good learning experience. I enjoyed it.
Christy.
After the strides that the team made last season, what do you expect from this team this year?
The same thing. You know, I expect strides. I expect more strides every year. You know what I'm saying? This year we're looking to do big things. We're looking to be even better than last year. You know what I'm saying? We know how close we were to making it to the postseason and how many games we let slip out of our hands. So we're just really ready to put it all together and have a really good year.
Adam.
Jabari, how did playing, in meaningful games into April, how did that kind of fuel just your offseason and everybody else's offseason?
It sent you into the offseason with that little, still wanting to play feel. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't ready for the season to be over. You wasn't ready to wrap it up. You know what I mean? You still had that hunger. You still wanted to play. You wanted to go to the postseason. So going into the offseason, it was kind of like a bad feeling, a bad taste in your mouth that you don't really like. You know what I'm saying? So we're carrying that into this year. We're carrying that into training camp, and we're ready to go, man. We're excited.
Danielle.
Jabari, where did you spend most of your off season, and when you were in the gym or training, what were some specific things you were focusing on?
Honestly, I spent most of my off season here. I spent some time in Atlanta, of course. I was in LA for a little bit, but mostly here. And that's just was in the weight room a lot. You know what I'm saying? Spent a lot of time getting stronger, learning how to stay lower, learning how to play lower, ball handling. You know what I'm saying? Just all facets of my game, just trying to fine tune everything and put it all together.
Michael.
Hi, Jabari. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Our man joked last week with us that, there weren't any really hard matchups for him at the USA Select. What impressed you about his performance there and just Amen's growth this summer?
Just Amen's he plays the same no matter who he's playing against. He plays the same no matter if it's practice, if it's whatever it is. His competitiveness is something that I admire about him. His fearlessness is something that I admire about him. And he's just a competitor. You know what I'm saying? That's why we get along so well. That's why the teammates love him. You know what I'm saying? He don't complain. He just go out there and compete, play hard, and do what he do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows how talented he is, but talent can only take you so far. He got the mindset. He got everything else. Like, he's going to be good. And that's why you can see him thrive against opponents like that, because he's on their level. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see that.
Terrence.
Hey, Jabari, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
How beneficial do you think the continuity that you guys have will be in terms of growth this season for you guys?
I think it's real important. Some of these guys, Alpi Jalen, I've been with for 2 years now, going on to my third. So it's like we know each other. We know what to expect out of each other. We know how to talk to each other. And just spending a whole year with Fred, Jeff, Dylan, new teammates. It's just like we have that understanding that we can talk to each other. We have that understanding that what is expected out of each other on a nightly basis. We've seen each other's best. We've seen each other when we're not okay. We've seen each other when we're not playing up to our potential. So we know what to expect out of each other, and when we don't see that, we can hold each other accountable. So I feel like that's just so important, and I feel like we got that. Off the court, on the court, we love each other. So it's cool.
Kim.
Hey, Jabari, can you talk a little bit more about your summer? You talked about getting stronger. You said that last year. Where has your growth been as a player, and how much different do you feel now going into this year?
My growth has been something that I'm really happy about. You know what I'm saying? From my rookie year to sophomore year, just the comfortness I have. You know what I'm saying? The confidence. You know what I mean? Like going into each season, I feel more good, as like more confident, more like I belong, more sure about myself. You know what I'm saying? So just this offseason, I was real confident on what I knew what I need to work on. I was ready for the next season. It's like I just was ready to start fresh and start from the ground up, and just know that we're a team that's competing in this league, and it's time to win some games, and I'm gonna be a big part of that. So it's just like, I'm just excited, man. Like I've been working my butt off all summer, working my butt off all my life to put myself in positions where I can compete in the best league in the world. So I'm ready for it.
Jackson.
Hey Jabari, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
What are your early impressions from just kind of watching Reed Shepherd through summer league and then getting some time in the gym practicing alongside him? What are your early impressions about Reed?
My early impressions is just his IQ for the game. You know what I'm saying? He's really smart, like really smart. And you kind of don't see that coming from college. I know I didn't have it. You know, my IQ was okay, but it wasn't near to the level his is. And also his toughness. You know, I didn't know he was so grit. He had that much grit and just that kind of dog mentality to him. And he's just a good person overall. Like it's hard not to like him. You know what I'm saying? Always smiling, always in a good mood. Just how skilled he is. You can put him off the ball, on the ball, and his willingness to learn, his willingness to listen, and also his willingness to give his opinion on stuff you may be doing. So it's just like he fit in perfectly. You know what I'm saying? He's that type of guy that can fit in any team just off of his personality and his feel for the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's been good. I've been really impressed by him, honestly.
Ben.
Jabari, when you were a finals correspondent this summer, and you did a great job, by the way, but you asked Jason Tatum about what advice he'd give to a player entering his third season who's fallen short of expectations. I guess, what did you mean by that? You know, what areas have you fallen short of your expectations, and do you think this is the year, if you have fallen short, that you can then achieve them?
Yeah, I just meant by like personal expectations. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sets expectations for themselves, and you might meet them. You might meet them, or you may meet them. You know what I'm saying? But I set really high expectations on myself, and I didn't mean it to like downplay myself or downplay what I've done. It was just like, you know, what I see myself as. I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was just asking him, you know, how do you feel about that? And he gave a great answer to me, and he was basically just stay the course. You know what I'm saying? And just work. You know what I'm saying? Just let the work do the talking, and everything else will show. So basically just working and not putting too much pressure on yourself, and just keep playing the right way, and everything will work out for itself.
Bashard.
When it comes to your game on the court, is this somewhere you want to operate more on the court? Do you want to operate more in the post, or maybe at mid-range, or is this kind of wherever the game takes you?
I definitely want to operate more like around the basket. You know what I'm saying? I want to not settle as much, get to the rim more, get to the free throw line more. I feel like that'll open my game up to whole different areas. You know what I'm saying? People know I'm a shooter. People know I can shoot. So if they're worried about the drive too, I feel like it'll just open so much more up for me, open so much more up for my teammates. So that's why I've been working on getting stronger a lot, playing lower so I can attack the rim, can get to the rim, and just you know what I'm saying, play stronger and get to the free throw line and scoring that way too.
Last question, Brian.
Jabari, with that being said, when you've talked to the coaches, where do they want to see you operate more in it? You said that you worked on your ball handling skills over the summer. Who did you get a chance to work with, and you got a chance to work with KD again, correct?
No, I didn't. That video was from last summer. I didn't work with him this summer, no. But just basically working with our coaches, my player development coach here, Garrett, working with my dad, of course. Just I feel like ball handling is mostly feel. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly reps. It's mostly repetition. So just having the ball in my hands, dribbling it at full speed, dribbling it faster than game speed, just losing the ball in workouts, losing the ball in practice. It's just, that's how you prepare yourself for the game. You know what I'm saying? And just as far as where the coaches see me, they see me, like, they don't limit me. You know what I'm saying? They don't limit my game. They see me doing everything. They see me handling the ball. They see me off the ball. They see me coming off ball screen. They see me setting screens. It's just as far as me to show them what areas I've improved in and show them what areas that I can excel in. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've excelled. I feel like I've improved in a lot as far as handling the ball and just being able to attack, being able to make the right reads while the ball's in my hands. So I'll be excited to show that this year.
Thank you, Jabari.
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you. Appreciate y'all. Good to see y'all again.
Good to see you.